Starting time for this EASHL game. St. Petersburg's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. A shot. What a reaction save.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Brings it in for an attack. Intercepted that one at an important place. Bounces it ahead to Eaves. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Good defensive play. Loose puck though. Skill play by Purcell. Moscow's handling the puck at center. That away in his own zone. Set up with a drop to Tarasenko. Drives behind. Got it on his stick in the slot. Terrific point-blank save. Jostled off the puck. Shoots one. Big pad save. Score! Didn't take long. The Warriors now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Smart recovery by Purcell. Directing that one to Stalls. Takes it right back. Shoots one. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Propelled to Andrew. Has it back deep. Steps in from the neutral zone. Lets it go. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
The shooter finally had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Just walking the tightrope. Fires. Save.
Haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
The Pucks prevailing on the faceoff. Wonderful stop. Moving it to Oshie. And in flight over the line. Pitching this one to Purcell. And that's icing. Solid, clean win. Lots on that to Purcell. Wow, that's got to be a call, that's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be an answer from the other team.
Kolnitskin's ailing, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to try and finish the shift.
Shoots one. Great opportunity denied.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Still has control up the wing. It's dumped in. Nice work by Andrew. Driving in from no man's land. He finished his shift right in the middle of the ice.
That is a solid hit in the middle of the ice. The puck carrier drops his head for just a moment, and the hitter puts him in the sight lines.
St. Petersburg's getting a minor penalty here for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Moscow special teams will have their first chance of the game.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Free puck off a defender. That low block was set up. Save there. Slows it to a stop. They win the draw. What next? And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Gathered up again by Oshie. St. Petersburg's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone.
This is going to have to be a lot better than the first minute. That has been ugly to look at. No pucks to the net. The goaltender's had a virtual holiday down there.
Great defensive poke. And that pass leaves the zone. And so out they go to regroup. The puck with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Nearly grazed the iron on that. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Sent down for icing. Good job on the draw. Looking to Oshie. Puck is thrown to Tarasenko. Takes that pass. Here we go. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Pass attempt to Stalls. Lets it go. Hits the post and out.
Well, a bounce sure would have gone a long way for them as they try and climb their way back into this game, but the post denies it.
And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
The Pucks played the majority of the first period playing defense. Now they need to get some puck possession so they can get on the attack and score more goals.
Period 2 has started. Wonder if it'll be like the first one. Picks it up back there. A giveaway.
The Warriors force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Cut off that pass at center ice. Shoots it on. Missed the net. Terrific determination by Purcell. The puck should move to the neutral zone. No team worth its name is going to let that.
Purcell's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to
That's how you finish.
Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. And that's a faceoff win. And he picks it up. He tipped that one off the boards and ahead.
Sometimes the best players right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the scene, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so he could get out of the zone much more safely.
On to Purcell. Can't stall the game. Icing. Just a hair over 5 minutes have passed. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Good offensive zone win. Cranks a blast. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Snaps one. And a save. Shoots. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. The Warriors with a face-off win. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Kovalchuk's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Stalls is sent to the box for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
The Warriors are activating their power play unit for the first time.
There's a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, and crowd the net for rebounds.
Much ice to cover. The puck taken by Eves. Slid to Tarasenko. Dogged determination there by Purcell. To Eves. Chipped off the boards and ahead. That move not too slick there. Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. Moscow's gotten us back even. They've killed the penalty. Breaks away. Score! 3 straight goals. The Warriors have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Good, solid defensive play with the stick. And that is an offside. They've got the draw. Great job on a cut pass. Nice work done with the stick there. Points it. Walks the blue line. Good shooting place. Score! They're back to within 2 now. Moscow's clawed back to within 2 goals. Lots of time still remaining. Perhaps this will be momentum they can build before the second intermission. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. To Tarasenko.
Tarasenko's had an outstanding evening. He's looking to cap it off with the hat trick.
He shut him right down. The puck scaring it in their own end. Oh, what a mean hit that one was. That's probably going to bring an answer. Oh, she's getting a 2-minute boarding minor.
Well, the officials are instructed, Doc, as you know, that any time a player gets hit from behind in this fashion, it's going to be a penalty.
Trying to go to Stalls. Scooped up by Purcell. Moscow's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Watch out, a big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Clears the zone. Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Oh, I can see what he's trying to do there, guys. He wants to make a play to try and turn this game back around. They're trailing, but he forces the puck in, and he turns it over.
Oh, my, what a save. Loose puck blocked off by Purcell. He's got that pass and can look ahead. Moscow's power play did not do it for them. Now it's directed to Stalls. And he dumps it in. Pitching it to Yakupov. Passing one off now to Timms. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Chip to Oshie. A shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
A little under 3 minutes remaining in the period. With the scoring of that goal, they're back to within 1. So maybe they can tie this thing up. Backhander to the net. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. That's a world-class move back in his own end of the ice. The Warriors are skating it up at neutral ice. Into the last minute of the second period. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Snapping a pass to Tarasenko. Great take, dangerous area. Rings it off the post.
Man, they would have loved to have had that lead with a shot that bounces off the post and goes in. No luck for them there.
40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Pucks have had the better of the play, Doc, especially in the category of time of possession. They're down in this third period, but they have to start finishing off some of their chances.
The third period has started. Oh, broke it up. Gives it over to the point. Shoots. Robbery there.
The Warriors have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. The Warriors in their own end have control of the puck. Looks ahead to start something.
His ability to make an impact on the game is tied directly to how physical he can be. He's not going to beat you with skill, but he's a good skater, and he gets in on the forecheck, finishes his check, plays through you in the middle of the ice. He's a very valuable player.
In with it now. Wow, what a move. Off the goal post. Directing that one to Stalls. Cuts that pass off. Linesman's job, and he did it offside. Just under 5 minutes have gone by. It's a 3-1 game. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. A huge open ice hit.
Some of the more difficult hits to deliver are one in the open ice. That is a very good one.
Gathered up by Eaves. St. Petersburg starting back in the defensive zone. Moving it to Purcell. Oh, I'll bet they had his number before the game. They sure hit it. He gets it back.
That's how you finish.
Second of the game. What a performance. St. Petersburg's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. He picks up a perfect pass. Boy, what vision out of the defensive zone. Good textbook save. The Pucks carrying on in their own end. Pitching this one to Yakupov. Fires! Score! He completes the hat trick. It's a face-off win. May not seem important at all. He'll pay for that. Puck needs to be first. Offside.
Purcell's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift. Still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
Neutralized face-off win. Looking to... Game over! That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one. Snapped it off. That puck's loose. Mishandled. The roadblock helped. One-timer. Great save. Keeps and covers. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Tarasenko's had an almost perfect night. Prominent since the puck has been dropped the very first time. 3 goals in any night means you've had an almost perfect game.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. And it's a good pickup. Puck is thrown to Stalls. And you thought open ice hitting was gone.
If you're looking for this type of open ice hit, you better have a good angle, and that's exactly what happened. This is a big-time major collision.
Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Solid work there by Eaves. Pass attempt to Timms. Laid on to Stalls. Good place to shoot from, and he does.
That's a good goal.
He scores. Just under 5 minutes left to go. So they've scored once. They need to keep the other team off the board and get 3 more, though, to just get this even. Oh, bad giveaway there.
St. Petersburg's just caused another turnover. That's a big reason, Doc, they have a huge lead in this game.
Stalls heads toward the neutral zone. Crashed into him in open ice. trying to go to stalls. St. Petersburg's finding a way through center. Got it at the point. Good place to shoot from. Missed it wide. Enormous hit. He's crushed. He scores! What a night he's having. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. A good stick there, so no complete pass. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. And now it's directed to stalls. A whistle for an offside. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Great chance here. Score! He just keeps adding to a memorable night. Another goal. And they've won the faceoff. Is right behind the net now. Score! He completes the hat trick. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Seeks the corner.
That's a good goal!
Not done yet. They've won the faceoff. Lost possession there. What a tremendous hit.
Tim's flattens his man here. This is about sending a message not to the other team, but to his own team. They have not been very good from the very drop of the puck tonight.
And a save. Puck covered. All right, now there's some misbehavior. I don't know if we're going to have to fill. They score! 2 straight goals. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. The horn and the hockey game.
The team can feel good about this result. They stayed focused, and they worked hard, and they've got the win in this one.
referee checks with the goal judges. Everybody's poised. We're set to go. The opening faceoff has begun. Eddie Olczyk alongside. Ray Ferraro down where it's a lot colder. I'm Mike Allen. And it's a good pickup. Trying to get something generated up the wing. The Aces have possession in their own end. Pitching this one to Gudas. Gains that offensive line. Grabbed. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
With both teams getting such great goaltending, the key to tonight's game, in my opinion, is going to be who can force the most turnovers. And when they get those turnovers, how quickly can they transition the play into a scoring chance?
Thanks very much, Ray. Pitching it to Archer. And he gains the zone. Good grab again. Batted away with authority. Fires! A textbook stick save. Skates out with it. They've got all the gunners out. Claps it. That shot's blocked. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Too wide. And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back. On up to Oshie. Andrews tripped up. That should be a penalty. Archer's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. The Warriors are going to try out their power play.
That's how you finish.
A goal on the power play.
They should be really confident as they enter the power play again. You've already got one power play goal in your back pocket. You'd like to do it again.
A little over 6 minutes have been skated here in the first. St. Petersburg's got the lead, 1-0. Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. And now it's directed to Archer. St. Petersburg skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. He cut that one off in the defensive end. St. Petersburg's moving the puck in the defensive zone. Couldn't get through. It's loose. He is shut right off.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the early hit, sets the tone for his team.
Got it in his own end. St. Petersburg setting things up in their own end. Directing that one to Denis. Oh, a hit that can make you mad.
That's what we call, Doc, using the old noggin.
Held to Archer. Chip to Eves. St. Petersburg's lugged it back into their own end. Driving down the wing at center. Crashed into him in open ice. Linesman's job, and he did it. Offside. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help a ride. Good job. It's dumped in. Terrific hit slowing them down. He saved it. Strong save.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
Loose puck due to the play by Eves.
Stay on me. Outside, clear it.
St. Petersburg's in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Takes that pass. Loose puck, not stick handled well there. Moves up the wing. Piped in the slot. They score! And they've tied the game up. A little under 4 minutes remaining in the first. 2 goals so far, divided in half. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. That's how you break up a play. A shot got in front of another one. Has that one and holds. Timmins has lost another in a long list of draws in this close game. Snapping a pass to Oshie. Takes that pass. Here we go. Perfect wrister. Out Outstanding save off a chance. Looking to Andrew. Passing one off now to Oshie. Looks ahead to start something. The Aces in possession as they travel in their own end. Steals that pass at center. Puck is thrown to Tarasenko. A one-timer. A brilliant save at the horn. One period played, a goal scored each. That's been it. Pretty tight-fisted here after the first. The Warriors have returned to the ice to find themselves on new ice and on the power play. Decent for them. Took care of that one. Brings the shot. Brilliant acrobatic save. St. Petersburg's carrying on along the boards. Archer's trying to work his way to center ice. Stood up there. Pass to the slot. Wonderful stop. Played on to Archer. Still time on this power play, but not much. Pass attempt to Oshie. The Aces are back even. Full strength action, the penalty kill. A backhand shot. Great save. Slows it to a stop. Good job on the draw. Cuts that pass off. He lifts the stick and strikes it. Nice job. Whistle blown for an offside. They've won the faceoff. The Aces have control of the puck in their own end. Brings it in for an attack. Timmons is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Andrews going to the box, and the call is tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
St. Petersburg special teams will have their first chance of the game.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
That great save was all positioning.
They win the draw. What next? A magnificent pad save. Eves comes up with it. Can he clear it? Still more time killed as they have to drop back and regroup. Solid work there by Oshie. A howitzer. Save. Trying to go to Denis. That puck loose. Deflected away by Oshie. Terrific score! A terrific short-handed goal. The Warriors are ahead by one. They've been wheeling that puck to the net a lot. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? The Aces have gotten to center ice. And in flight over the line. Kovalchuk skating to the neutral zone. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. The Warriors have us back at full strength because the penalty has been killed. Goes back a little further. Save! Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line.
I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never give an inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final horn.
The Aces get another power play chance here. Let's see what happens this time.
Well, on this power play, they cannot be as high risk as they were earlier when they gave up that shorthanded goal.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
To the point it comes. Couldn't retain possession. Fires. Save there. Try to clear the puck. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. Cut down on that rush. Cleared back out again, and so the power play unit has to drop back. The Aces power play has ended. What a great chance to tie the game. A successful clear. All the way down for an icing. Just a bit under 9 minutes remaining. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. St. Petersburg's got possession in the defensive zone. Oh, my, what a hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Blue line control. Shot on. Oh, a save there. And at an angle to Gudas. A great block in the lane. Puck heads to the neutral zone. The attackers, of course, follow. St. Petersburg's winging it at neutral ice. Good defensive read with that one. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Big time move. And a save. He's got a chance. Leads that charge into the zone. Up the left side to Denis. Moving it to Oshie. Nice work by Eves. Left it behind, but regathered. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. He's got it. Pitching this one to Gudas. A strong pad stop there. Splendid pass through center. He's alone. Oh, what a score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one. The Warriors have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. A marvelous job in the faceoff circle today. There's an example. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. The Warriors collected an insurance goal very late in the period. A real bonus for them. They'll talk it over as we go to break. Two periods played, One period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Aces, Doc, trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
Stolen at center ice. Wheeling behind and continuing to move. Save and a cover. Nice face-off work. Smart recovery by Andrew. The Warriors are lugging it back through the defensive end. And the pickup. On to Timmons. Driving in from no man's land. Got it quickly back. Just great positional play. Andrews hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. He's right in. Whistle is blown, and the guilty party heads off the ice. The Aces are given a hooking minor. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. The Aces in their own end in possession. Pitching it to Archer. Gains the zone. Oh, broke it up. Not able to do that well. Somebody crept in offside. Over 5 minutes have been played in this, the third period. It's a 3-1 game. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. Scooped up by Eves. The Warriors are carrying it in their own zone. Terrific determination by Eves. That puck came free. Could have been handled better. St. Petersburg's penalty killers have taken care of their job, so full strength action is on us. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Stays right there. Beat him on that one. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. St. Petersburg starting back in the defensive zone. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead. Back on his stick. Somebody over early, offside. Neutralized face-off win. Now it's directed to Archer. Slid to Faith. That one went offside. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. He banked it right ahead. Directing that one to Tarasenko. Stole that pass away in his own end. He regathered it. Has that one measured in his own end. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
What a play. He stole it. Puts one on. Gave him a score. 3 straight goals. St. Petersburg's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Off that faceoff from the tie-up, the help came. Watch it! Did not get anything up. Gathered up again by Oshie. Used that big goalie stick well.
Keep your head up, kid.
Wow, what force in that one.
Well, he thought he was going to be able to squeeze through there, but the door got slammed. He got crushed into the boards.
Denise is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Perfect pass. Score! That might have gone off a skate and in. The Aces have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Snapping a pass to Tarasenko. Handed away with authority. Nice job with the stick lift, and he takes it away. Looking to Archer. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. St. Petersburg's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking. A lot of pressure on that draw, and they won it. Andrews got to shovel it out of there. Alone. Taken over again. Passing one off now to Faith. Held to Archer. To Archer. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Good thing he's wearing the helmet, or that could have been very
Shot. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie. St. Petersburg scored, and now if they can win this face-off and fire off another shot in the time that remains, it's even. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. The Aces control the play in the defensive zone. Is able to move on in. Puck is thrown to Oshie. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Smart recovery by Andrew.
That's how you finish.
It's a hat trick. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Cut that pass in his own end. In front. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
He got his pad on it. Pressure now. 25 seconds remaining. To the last 22. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Big takeaway. 16 showing on the clock. Cruises to the slot. Free puck off a defender. That didn't go like he wanted. Shot. That's terrific goaltending. Quick wrister. Nearly grazed the iron on that. The horn sounds. This one's over.
The lines of communication were kept open all night, and they managed to get the win in this matchup with solid teamwork and a strong work ethic.
Welcome back. We're about to have the opening face-off. St. Petersburg's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. The Aces carrying on in their own end. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Up the wing, making some headway. Looks ahead to start something. Fantastic poke check. Shoots one, and a save. Play halted, down to the ice, and Ray.
Goals are going to be at a premium tonight. Both goaltenders have played exceptionally well. The only way you're going to be able to beat them, almost certainly, is get traffic in front of the net and see if you can distract them a little bit.
Thanks very much, Ray. He can start some danger here. Considering his options from behind the net. Directing that one to Denis. Parent pass to Archer. And now it's directed to Denis. Shutout positioning by Andrew. Laid on to Tarasenko. And he is shooting. Save there. Good as his slash. There'll be a penalty coming up from that. Whistle is blown. And the guilty party heads off the ice. St. Petersburg's got 2 minutes on their penalty total, and this one's for slashing. The Aces are activating their power play unit for the first time.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
And that will help to at least clear the puck away. This is a goaltender's puck, and it's played by Phillips. Smart recovery by Andrew. Pass attempt to Eaves. The Aces go back so that they can come back on this power play. He's able to move on in. Just great positional play. Tarasenko's trying to work his way out of his own end. Great job by the defenders to kill more time. St. Petersburg's put this game back at full strength by killing a penalty. Look out, the hits are coming.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to get one. That early hit is just an example of what we're going to see.
Looking to Faith. Picks it up in his own end. Oh, broke it up. Right near the line, can he keep it going? That shot came from right in front. Score! Off a skate and in. Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. St. Petersburg's with it now in center ice. Got it on his stick in the slot. Score! Over 9 minutes to go in the first. And so they've scored, and they've got a 2-goal lead. St. Petersburg's carrying it in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Gudas. Trying to go to Archer. Puck is thrown to Timmins. Shakes right through. Save. Oshie's skating out of his own end. Picks it up back there. Good intercept. Snapping a pass to Archer. Right in front. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Important interception there. Tried, but it didn't work. Pitching it to Timmins. Just like shootouts. Save! Shut down the best guy the other team had. Good job on the draw. Pitching this one to Oshie. The Aces in their own end setting things up. Moving it to Faith. To Timmins. The The Aces with possession in their own end. To Faith. Directing that one to Denis. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Oh, that's a brilliant play by the defense. Game's on for a whistle. The Aces win it. Chip to Eves. Nearing the final minute. And now it's directed to Timmons. Good grab again. The Aces see the clock getting down to the smaller numbers now, but still time to get it back up ice. That one's cleared away, and that will take care of this period. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0. Tarasenko's goal advanced this for his team from a 1-goal lead to a 2 as we head to break. Minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. And so what did you think of the first?
St. Petersburg's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Gains the zone.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
They're back to within 1. The Aces, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. And that's a face-off win. Pass attempt to Gudas. Looking to Denis. Zips. Nice work with that stick by Oshie. Icing is called. They won that draw. He's got that pass at the point. That puck struck him in front. Get the whistle. Stays right there. Just under 3 minutes have been skated in the second. They have scored, and so maybe there's momentum here. Gives it over to the point. He got a piece of it, but it missed. To riff a solo rush. Scooped up by Oshie. Slid back across from one point to the other. Solid work there by Eves. Timmons is in his own zone trying to get to center ice. Slid to Timmons. And moved down to Archer. He gets it back. They continue to work away. Out of all that, it's kicked further. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Alone. Propels to Tarasenko. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance. The Warriors have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. The Warriors are skating it up at neutral ice. Can start the attack going in the zone. On to Oshie. Fires, booted aside. And on top of that, another great stop.
Amazing reaction.
Recollects it. Good jab of the puck. Got that pass in his own end.
That's how you finish.
He's got his second. St. Petersburg's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully, they don't go daydreaming now. They've won the faceoff. Passing one off now to Faith. Played on to Archer. Fires! Save!
St. Petersburg's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to.
Oh, what a hit that one was!
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Nice work by Oshie. The Warriors are driving it from the wing. Puck loose, strong defensive play by Eves. At least he protected his goaltender. Faith's trying to work his way to center ice. St. Petersburg's winging it at neutral ice. Trying to go to Oshie. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. To Tarasenko.
Tarasenko's 2 tallies have been more than enough. They got a huge lead in this game.
He got iron with that one.
Andrew's going to get nothing for that shot as it beats the goaltender, clangs off the post, but they're so far in front, what does it really matter?
Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Took that away in his own zone. Covers and stops play. That faceoff is won. And open ice collision.
Well, that's going to make them think twice about going to that area.
Chip to Tarasenko. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Phillips had a hard period, and you can see an example here. He'll try to pull it back together, and so will we when we come back. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
St. Petersburg's performance has been stellar coming into the third. I would expect more of the same rather than trying to protect the lead against a desperate hockey team.
Puck is thrown to Timmins. Not a free puck now. It's out of the zone. Got that in center. And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Tarasenko's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Gains that offensive line. Whistle is blown. And a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box. St. Petersburg's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Really good job by the defenseman there. St. Petersburg's in the neutral zone along the wing. Score! A shorthanded goal. The Aces have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. Slid to Faith. Snapping a pass to Archer. Pitching it to Timmons. Walking a thin line near the border there. Wheels on back of the net. Turned a shot on net. Puck ricocheted off the screen. On up to Oshie. St. Petersburg's gotten us back even. They've killed the penalty. Marches on a cross. Oh, looking for a penalty call on that one. St. Petersburg's got 2 for charging. Good face-off win. Propelled to Archer. A shot. That move's not too slick there. Cleared back out. This will force him to drop back a lot. Gets behind the net. Does he have anybody in front? The puck's wide. He lifted the stick. Terrific job. Pitching this one to Timmons. And angled to Denis. Shoots it on. Great save. And it's held. Good face-off victory there. On to Denis. Steps across that line. St. Petersburg's power play did not do it for them. The Gudas. To Archer.
Archer's goal was a big one. Now they're only down by 2.
That puck's loose, defended away by Eves.
Top cheese all day!
Over 8 minutes have passed. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. Moving it to Faith. Chipped off the boards and ahead. Boy, stick-to-stick artistry there. He's got it and moves ahead. St. Petersburg's controlling the play in their own end. Boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. Cut down on that.
Come on, boys, we're better
Good
than
chance
these guys.
here, but a terrific
Oh,
hit. What a mean-spirited hit. He'll be taken to task for that one. St. Petersburg's guilty of hitting from behind. Have a 5-minute major.
Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
I sure agree, Eddie.
Be hungry and be aggressive if you're on the power play. The coach should be telling these guys, get the puck to the net early and often. Try and get more than 1 goal.
Oh, what a move there. Rister. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Score! A power play goal. The Aces have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next.
This is an easy game to comment on because it's been nothing but goals, goals, goals. There's not been many saves to talk about. The goaltenders have had a difficult night defensively. They haven't had much help either as both teams are filling the net.
Linesman's job, and he did it. Offside. And they've won the faceoff. Moves into the corner. A howitzer. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Shot not too strong and stopped. Ah, that's a good quick poke check there. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Under 7 minutes remaining in the third. Lead was 3. It has become 2. And the clock still shows time remaining. Time enough to get a pair, maybe 3. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Puck loose, now picked up. Nicely into the zone. Carries it to the corner. And sent down to Archer. Brings a shot. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals. The Aces are now back to within 1 with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. Directing that one to Denis. Pass attempt to Archer. He got corked on that one. That's several times tonight he's been hit. St. Petersburg's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone. To Tarasenko.
Tarasenko's had an outstanding evening. He's looking to cap it off with the hat trick.
Wonderful stop. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that one. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Couldn't do what he wanted. All right, here's a long pass, and it's on the money. Wonderful play by the defense. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. St. Petersburg's lugging it along in their own end. Angles it ahead to Oshie. He finally got it out of there.
That's the only play he had there, Doc, is to get it out of his own zone.
Can he beat him here? Inside the final minute of regulation, this should be a wild finish. That's an offside. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Doc and Edzo will take a look back at the hat trick. He's finished from some very difficult spots on the ice, but has been an exceptional player throughout.
It is just another in a long line of outstanding games for him, Ray. Goes back deep for it. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Here it comes. He wore that puck on a hard shot.
Keep your head up, kid.
Point blank save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
And now it's directed to Timmins.
Come on now.
St. Petersburg's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Brings a shot. He scores! They've got the draw. That puck's loose, deflected away by Andrew. Oh, a close call there.
Coach is always...
That's a good goal! It's tied! Not much time, but it's even. Denis' goal has sent us to overtime, and that period will begin in just a moment. We are underway in overtime. Who's the hero going to be? St. Petersburg's organizing back in the defensive zone. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Looking to Tarasenko. Lets it go. Off target. A one-timer. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Ooh. Covers for a face-off. Tarasenko's lost another one. The Aces have it along the side at mid-ice. Puck grab, they've got it ready. And there's a delayed penalty call. Shot on goal. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Kovalchuk's going to the box, and the call is tripping. A power play has confidence when it has struck. This one has, but at this point in the game, it needs to do it again. Tarasenko's won that one. Good for him. He's had a bad night.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Slows it to a stop. A little under 4 minutes have been played here in overtime. A wacky contest. Shoot from anywhere. It's tied at 5-5. To Faith. There is icing. Timmons, great night on faceoffs, proved it there. Whistle blown for an offside. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. The Warriors in possession as they travel in their own end. He got rid of it. Stood up there. Lost possession there. St. Petersburg's PK was big at the biggest time. Passing one off now to Timmons. To Faith. St. Petersburg skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Gathered up again by Oshie. Trying to go to ease. Puck picked up here. And a save. Covers and stops play. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Ooh, nice job there. That's one hit of many for him. The Aces keep the play going in the middle. Plays it. Save there. He banked it right ahead. Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play. He banks the pass ahead. And he picks it up. The Aces skated up on the side. Lots on that to Oshie. That one went offside. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Whiffed on the shot. Pass through center ice. Loose puck knocked away by Andrew. Gets across, looks over his options. Save. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Just when he thought he had some open ice, he ran into a stop sign. That's got to hurt.
That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that. He left his feet, but not on his own, and not by choice. Could be trouble near the line. Timmons.
Street 20 tickler, boys.
Game over. Overtime winning goal. And that's this one. When it gets to OT, it seems like the smallest thing can happen and then go wrong for a team. In this case tonight, it went right for once. A little extra.